Hey everybody. So today was hair day, first of all. So I can't take credit for this. Got a little more blonde in my hair. Anyway, not that anyone cares. I'm sorry. So
That's nice.
welcome to our team call. So happy to have everyone on. And I see Melinda's hopping on here. Um, so you guys, we are all about Leaders Retreat tonight. We're going to be talking about that. And so excited about this Leaders Retreat because it's Disney World. And I know I'm trying to think, let's see who all's on here. None of you have been to Disney World with Plexus, right? I don't think any of you guys did. I know Melinda did like San Diego, and that was awesome, right? Tell us how you loved the San Diego retreat. Let's hear from somebody who's been to a leaders retreat.
Well, I earned the 1-2 for the cruise, but
Yes.
didn't get on the boat.
Yeah, that was
But
a
anyway,
sore subject, wasn't it? It wasn't even
yeah,
COVID. We couldn't blame it on that. It was something else.
no. No, but San Diego, it was fabulous. I don't know. It's not as huge as convention.
Mhm.
I mean, I love conventions,
Yes.
but I mean, it's not as big. And it's just I'd never been out to California before, so that was super cool. And it was just so many. I mean, I just love the smaller atmosphere and just all the good things that they do for you. So party, and you had the little. It was
You
kind
had
of
a
like
party on a ship, right? A U.S. naval ship.
Oh yeah, we got to go to the ship, and we had that was our kickoff night, and hors d'oeuvres everywhere set up on the ship, and then in the hotel was really nice, and people speaking to us, and Diamonds talking to us, but then the home office talking to us too, the corporate, and then we had another party where you could dress up if you wanted to and dance and all that kind of stuff. So it was really fun.
Yes, I love it because it's just, I mean, convention, like you say, is awesome. We love convention. Highly recommend everyone go to convention, of course. And so happy we're going to have an in-person convention because we've had 2 years in a row of virtual. And of course, now so happy we're going to have a leaders retreat. And it's in Florida, so we're pretty darn sure it's going to happen. Okay, so that's good news. And it's like that next level. You're there. I mean, it's great with convention, but you go to convention and it's people that maybe just started in Plexus, which is great too. But it's a whole new thing. You kind of walk in and you go, all these people earned it. All these people are doing well in their business. And so you can ask people in the elevator when you meet them, like, oh, tell me your story or tell me your top tip. Like people are hungry to learn more from each other. And so it's really like one of those, just an honor to be there kind of thing. And it's so much fun. And you're so like wined and dined and like spoiled. It's just, they lay out the red carpet at Leaders Retreat. They totally do. The parties and food. And, I mean, the only thing you're paying for is your flight or driving gas to get there. They pay for the 5-star resort. I mean, Gaylord is top notch. It's amazing. It's like a little city. It's so huge. And dog. And so it's just great, like it's really great. You want to earn Leaders Retreat for sure. And anyone can earn Leaders Retreat, even if you are starting today and you don't have a team at all and you haven't even gone silver and added 3 people. It's completely possible. It really, really is. And 700 credits, just to let you know, I watched some different video trainings. I watched one from Brooke, one from Allie Kent's, and then I have one to watch still from Emily Gibson that I'm going to post in the page. So I haven't watched that one yet. But one of the things that Brooke said today was that in the past, Leaders Retreat, you had to have like 750 credits or 850 credits, or one year it was 900 credits. Like 700 credits really is doable. So I want you to keep that in mind. And so let's see. And I want you to think about this too, like more dream bigger, like really expand what you're wanting to do here. It's not just about you earning Leaders Retreat, getting yourself there. I want you to think, who do you want to get there with you? Is it somebody on your team that's already on your team? Is it somebody that's not even on your team yet? I want you to really think about like, who would this bless? Who would just be so excited to get a free trip to Disney World, you know, who would maybe even take their family with them, you know, or who would just take their husband and have an amazing time, or who would just want to go with you and have a fun girls trip together. So really be thinking of more than just yourself getting there. Be thinking of who else can you get there with you. And really Leaders Retreat truly is like a stepping stone to other free trips. I mean, I don't want you to just think I'm just going to earn Leaders Retreat every year and that's it. I want you to think like this is the year that this is going to pivot my business and be the stepping stone to other free trips. Even Kona, okay, even Emerald, go that far in your vision, because if you really start, like if you really are sponsoring every month and you're working on developing a silver every month, and you're working on that duplication and bringing in new business builders, then it's entirely possible you could get yourself to Kona this year, to get yourself to Emerald and earn that next free trip. So let's see, I've got notes, so I stay focused. Okay, think about this too. It's 700 credits to get to Leaders Retreat. And I already know what some of you are having the chatter in your head that says, I didn't have 700 credits in Q3. Okay, we're not looking back. We're only looking forward. You know, like this is a new quarter and people get excited about Disney World. They really, really do. They get excited for you that you could earn that trip. They want to help you. They want to try our products. And we have new products. We have the greens launch, which is amazing. I've heard some rumors there might be even more new things coming during this quarter. Okay, so there's going to be plenty of reasons why people want to do this with you, and it's our job just to really be asking early, to really be finding the people early that want to do this with us. Okay, so then let's see, and it's, you know, it's not, you can do it all by yourself. You can, like right now, not have a team, or have a team. Everybody on this call has a team. You can do it by yourself, just you sponsoring, but it's going to go a lot faster. It's going to be a lot more doable with other people trying to do the same thing with you, trying to get to this trip. And let's see what else. I'm saying I'm too much. You know, people can do this with you, and you want to just show them that vision of how fun it's going to be to earn that trip. The other thing is, as you're earning this trip, you are earning money. You know, you're earning the different bonuses, which I'm going to post in our page. I got graphics today from Allie that maps out all the money. And I'm going to go through that a little bit here today. If I was good at sharing the screen, I would put it up here for you. I'm sorry, but I will be posting that so you guys can see the math visually. But by you earning 700 credits, you will earn $1,100. So keep that in mind too. If you're worried about how am I going to pay to get there? How am I going to pay for that flight to get there? How am I going to pay for food? Now, mind you, they do feed you really good hors d'oeuvres that qualify as a meal, you know, like a whole plate of yummy appetizers and desserts are pretty much good. But, you know, there might be 1 or 2 meals that you're going to have to pay for, and there's going to be getting there, but you'll have $1,100. There's a way to make that or even more. I mean, if you are, maybe you're getting close to ranking up, rank up during this contest period. That's even more money, right? Your rank up bonus. So keep that in mind. So some of the things, take note of this, like that you want to make sure you have going on is, hi Susan. Some of the things you want to make sure you have going on is like, make sure you have your subscription set for either 150 PV or 200 PV. That's really important. Sometimes people miss that and forget that. And then they realize, oh, I missed out on 20 points for 150 PV or 25 points for 200 PV. So you want to maximize that, because you don't want to get to the end of the into the contest and then go, oh, I'm like 50 points away from earning it, or 50 points away from that shopping spree, or 50 points away from whatever, right? So get your 100 PV or 200 PV, you know, don't break the bank, but if you can afford to do that, order some extra samples, whatever, to get yourself there. And do that each month. So, and then if you're wondering what months, it's this month, October, November, December. It's 3 months, and then we go in March. Yeah. And it's around spring break, which I think is fun and great. It's the weekend before. For a lot of schools, not every school. I know it is for ours. All right. So your goal is to sponsor 3 this month. Because here's the thing with the prize levels, which I'm going to go through those. Levels 1, 2, and 3, you have to sign 3 people. during the contest period. That's easy, basically once a month, right? At least 3 people during that contest period, 1 a month. We should be shooting higher than getting 1 person a month, right? Melinda had 4 last month, which is amazing. Yay, top enroller of our team. But definitely we want to shoot a little higher than that because you're going to need 6 during the contest period, during the 3 months so that's really just 2 a month, right? If you get 6, because that levels 4, 5, 6, and 7 is Chase is calling me. I don't know why. You have to text him to just stop. Okay, over and over again. So levels 4, 5, 6, and 7, you need 6. So I'm just going to encourage everybody, let's try to get 6 this month. Like, let's just knock it out this month so we're not stressed out trying to get 1 or 2 more at the end. Sorry, you guys, texting the teenage boy. I mentioned I made chicken and rice, and that's probably what he's calling about. He's also trying to sign up his friend, get his first ambassador. That's cool. All right. Well, VIP, I'm sorry, not ambassador, right? Until they start sharing their link. That's a whole nother Zoom. All right. Okay. So let me go through this for you guys. So make sure you have, like I said, 150 PV or 200 PV if you can. And then here's how you're going to earn $1,100 and how you're going to earn Leaders Retreat. So month 1, this month, I love this. This was genius. Allie Kent came up with this. Enroll 4. Okay, just go ahead and enroll 4. Why do you want to enroll 4, not 3? Because Plexus is going to pay us an extra $50 every 2 people we enroll. So it makes sense to think in 4s instead of 3s. And that's going to get you there further. So 4 equals out, you know, I'm not going to break down all the money by money because I'm going to post these slides, but you're going to be enrolling 4, you're going to be developing 1 silver. So out of those 4, find 1 that you can pour into and help them get their 3 or 4. Better for them to get 4, right? Because then they can be on track to get the money, on track to earn the trip with you. So if you do that, if you just enroll the 4, you have your 150 PV, okay, and you develop silver in October, that's putting you at 155 credits. And that's going to be $277.50. Okay. Let me know if I need to repeat any of the math, but again, the slides are coming. I'll post them in the business page. So then November, and also let's keep in mind, if you sponsored anybody last month and they are ordering right in October, you're going to get those retention points also. So obviously we want everybody to stay on. Okay, November, that's just going to be extra gravy though. November, if you do the same thing, you're having your 150 PV, you're sponsoring 4 people. And when I say sponsoring 4, we're having them be VIP, right? And they're going to be VIP and they're going to be ordering at least $100 in product. That's really important, not just 100 PV, $100 in product or a welcome pack. VIP customers can order that now. So, so you've got your 4, you're going to develop a silver again. And you guys really got your mindset on, like, do not tell yourself, well, I haven't been able to develop a silver yet, or I haven't been able to develop very many silvers. This is going to change. We got to shift our thinking on that we have to get good at developing, which means they're sharing their link. They're becoming a brand ambassador. Okay. You know, or think of who needs to get to that next level, who needs to get to gold, who needs to get to senior gold, who needs to get to senior silver. So then that November is 225 credits because also you're going to have retention points from the people that signed up in October. And so, and then we were talking like 70 credits, I think it is, in retention if they're staying on. And, you know, you can even afford to have some that do not stay on, okay? But you're going to be, goal is to have everybody stay on, right? So that's 225 credits, $375 for November, just doing those same things again. And then December is, again, more retention points. You're enrolling 4, and you're developing another silver. I mean, if you're developing 3 silvers during this contest, you're doing awesome, right? That's going to be the goal. And so that's 140 credits, and that's 407. I think that's right. That's what I wrote down anyway. And then $472.50. So you add all of that up. the October, November, December, and it's 675 credits. So you might be saying to yourself, well, we have to have 700. Why? We're short. The idea is to get the maintaining your rank points in there. You're gonna have extra points for that, or a rank up point, points as well. So there's that to cover that. That will put you over that 700 points you need, and that is earning over $1,100 more than you normally would have. Okay, so again, it can be done all by yourself, but it's going to go a whole lot faster. And I want you to really set your sights on not just earning the retreat, but earning prizes. And let me go over some of those prizes. So like I told you, level 1 through 3, you have to sign at least 3 people. And you get into 4, 5, 6, 7, you need to sign 6 during 3 months. So 700 points is earning leaders retreat. 900 points is you earn $250 in cash, which is great. That's going to help you with flight money, gas money, whatever, getting you there. $1,000 or 1,000 points is recognition. There's a recognition event to go to. Those are always so much fun. And again, make sure you're getting in your 150 or 200 PV, because I know one year I was like 45 points away from a recognition event. And I was like, oh, kidding me. You know, and it was probably something like that. Like I didn't have the right PV, or there was something just a little bit off that I could have pushed myself, and had I known. Because, you know, at the end, when they do those retention points, you have more points than you think. So sometimes it bumps you up more than you think it's going to. All right. And then 1,500 points is $500. So you see that, like 250 plus 500, that's 750. That's a good amount of money for, you know, spending money at Disney World, or, you know, your food or whatever. And then 1,800 points is for Disney tickets, which you can go to Disney World or Universal with those tickets. And I saw somebody on one of the videos today, and they were like, that is so generous. Like I can see them giving 2 tickets, but giving 4 is a lot. Because if you've ever been to Disney World, Disneyland, you know how freaking expensive it is. It's gotten more expensive over the years. And when I went to Disney, this was what, 4 years ago now? I can't even believe it. But that's when we were at Disney World last time with Leaders Retreat. And we decided to take our 2 younger kids, Carson and Liam, and we had the best time. It was so fun. And it was so cool to walk in there and know that I did this, like I earned those tickets. And I want you to know, you guys can earn those tickets. It's completely doable, which is going to bring me to my next point here in a minute. But I want you to write this down somewhere. I want you to write this down and just remind yourself, and like get a picture of Disney World or whatever, or what, you know, get one of those little charts, printable charts about mapping your way there, because you need to visualize it. You need to see it and say to yourself, I'm going to earn this Leaders Retreat. Because I'm telling you guys, this is going to be huge, just being an in-person event. It's already awesome. Leaders Retreat, you get training, you get poured into, it's amazing. The parties are fun, right, Melinda? The music's great, all right, the DJs, all of it, but you want to be there. It helps you grow your business to the next level. And but this is what I want you to say to yourself. I will sponsor 6 this month. You guys, that's a stretch for me. I'm not a heavy recruiter. I don't usually sponsor 6, but this is what I'm telling myself, because I want you all to tell yourself that I will sponsor 6 this month. Just get it out of the way. That way the rest is just gravy. Whenever you're sponsoring, you know, the rest of the contest, it's gravy. And, you know, tell yourself, this is in preparation for my biggest quarter yet. This is going to be my big quarter. And think to yourself, like I said, who wants a shopping spree? Who would just have so much fun doing this with you? And maybe somebody already on your team. Maybe it's somebody that hasn't gotten on your team yet. But think of that. Who could be really excited to do this with you? And who would want a shopping spree? Okay, like who, if you had somebody really excited and new with a brand new warm market, they've never shared Plexus, they've never done whatever, if they start going crazy with this thing and you're doing it with them, you could earn that shopping spree. You could earn all the prizes. You could, what's the next one after the shopping spree? I didn't even say it. So after the Disney tickets, 2,000 points is the shopping spree. If they hand you $2,500 card to go shopping, it's crazy. Some people do that all on themselves, or some people, you know, clothe their family for the year. Some people have a hard time spending it because they're like, oh my God, it's like so crazy. Right? So then they hoard it and keep it for a while. You get to do whatever you want with that shopping spree. Some people have said, Emily Gibson says it was better than her wedding day. I don't know. She likes to shop. So no judgment there, like you earned it, you get to do whatever you want. And so think big. Now here's the really cool part. This was amazing. Brooke Hemingway broke this down today. Lily, stop. Anyway, our neighbors have Great Dane puppies. It's the funniest thing ever. She's so pissed off at them. She's so jealous. Like if you mention the word puppy, she gets mad and barks. So I think they're outside right now. She hears them. Anyway, all right. So look at this. Like you could have someone brand new that joins your team earn the shopping spree. And what level would they get to if they earned the shopping spree? They started today with no team. That means you would be developing a fast start senior gold, which sounds really hard, right? Like we all want that. We go to sleep at night dreaming of that. But it's completely possible. So here's how it's possible. Bark. You sign up Jessica, and Jessica goes fast start silver. Okay, she earns that $400. Jessica signs up, say maybe her daughter, and helps her daughter go silver. And then she grabs another 3 before the end of October, and she's on her way to earning this shopping spree. Then in November, she keeps adding to her team, and you say to her, maybe your daughter wants to do, because I forgot to say, in October, she went fast start silver because her daughter went silver. Okay. So say you have somebody that goes fast start silver and they grab somebody and help them go silver and add 3 more. That's awesome. They're fast start silver. So then November, she says, I'm going to set my sights on gold. You're going to help her go fast start gold, right? So they're getting those extra bonuses. They're getting those extra points with the leaders retreat contest. So then they're at like 18 to 20 people. She's going to be gold. Like you don't even need a solid 20 anymore with the way the points are. It can be 18 people, 18, 19, somewhere in there. And she says, you say to her, well, maybe your daughter wants to do what you did last month and get to fast start silver. So if she can develop her daughter to fast start silver, or her sister or whoever, or her best friend, right? Then that's going to help her get to fast start gold. Maybe she even gets past that. She adds some more herself. She's more like 25, 26 people. Then you're coming up on December and you're like having this talk with her, like, hey, like you are totally within reach to, she's already got like 1,200 credits by this time. Okay. Just after 2 months of ranking up herself and helping develop someone else, just one other person, and adding herself. And then 1,200 credits. So then you're like, okay, let's help you, develop some more silvers, help your daughter get to gold, or your friend or whoever. You're maintaining rank, you're getting points for maintaining ranks, you're getting points for ranking up. Your team's growing to like 50 people, maybe 60 people. Maybe she loses a couple here and there. That's okay. That's going to happen. But she's going to get all its retention points, and she's going to help people develop to silver. She's got like 6 rank ups. And so all of that adds up. And even to Brooke Hemingway said this, I don't know, like this is just what she threw out there. Like, even when people go from VIP customer and they decide to upgrade to brand ambassador, apparently there's points for that too in this leaders retreat contest. So every time that happens, you're getting more points too, and you're still doing your 150 or your 200 PV. And so anyway, that all adds up to all these points, like 2,000 points. And so there's the shopping spree. They're at 2,000 points. So crazy. And then there's another level beyond that to sweep the contest. The last one is 2,500 points, which is a fancy event with corporate, and you get a gift. And so there's that too. But the cool thing is, like, really there's not a big difference. Like 1,800 is for Disney World tickets, which I can tell you is fabulous to earn. And then 2,000 is the shopping spree. So that's not even a big jump there, like 200 points. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to see kind of the map on that, and I'm going to be posting that so you can see the breakdown. Check your emails if you want to like learn all the facts, questions, answers, all that stuff. That's really helpful to look at that. And then watch the video I'll post that Emily Gibson did today, because I haven't watched it yet, but it's good. And the Brooke one, I pretty much covered everything she said. So think, who's going to do this with me? Who needs it? Who's lost their job or had their job cut back, or their husband lost their job? Who could this really bless to earn that extra money and get to go on an amazing trip that maybe they otherwise wouldn't ever get to go on? Who would just have fun with this? Write their names down and don't hold back on that, and have the conversation, say, have you ever been to Disney World? Just start the conversation, see where it goes. And then when you're going to have times where you feel like this is just like, you have that times where you're like, oh, this person will be so great, I could just get them to do this. And then you talk yourself out of it, because like, how are they going to do it? How am I going to help them do it? Are they going to want to really do it? And just figure out your plan on how you're going to switch your brain, like, what do you need to do? Do you need to go for a walk? Do you need to, practice your words of affirmation? Do you need to read your book that you're reading, right? For mindset. So let's see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you. The only other thing is this was one thing that Brooke ended on was, maybe even go live and talk about it. Go live and talk about who's been to Disney World or Disneyland. We have this amazing trip coming up with our company, and whether you've been on a leaders retreat or not, just tell what you know about it, and tell how people that you're excited about this, and this is something that they could do. If anybody's interested, they might want to do this for them. Who would want to go to Disney World on spring break and take their family? Who wants to go on a $2,500 shopping spree with me? Like, that's what Brooke said. She said, I did that one time of like a live for something, and then she got somebody new that really started working her business and earned one of these trips. So there are people out there that want to do this, that want to have fun with you and do the things, and we just have to put ourselves out there. So what questions, comments, concerns do you guys have about Leaders Retreat or any of this I just went over? Nothing? You're all so quiet. Okay. What questions do you have about the new website updates? Do I dare ask that? Oh my gosh.
I did have one question. So
Yeah.
when they're a VIP, they could still get a welcome pack. Is that what you said?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So VIP, they can get a welcome pack, or they can get ideally $100 in product if they're just ordering like,
Okay.
can you guys wait just a second, talk amongst yourselves, ask questions. I have to go get the chicken and rice out of the oven. I'll be right back.
Sure. Yep. It seems better broken down, but it does still seem like a lot. I know you did it once, Melinda. I came fairly close to that one, but didn't quite make it. I was about 80% of the way. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a couple of years since we even did something like this, so
Yeah.
and then sometimes that towards the end, they'll double the points again, they'll throw it like in December or something, they might, because they did that, in September for,
Right.
yeah. So you never know. They throw those little things in there once in a while too.
That's a good point, but you want to get pretty close just in case that's not happening, right?
Oh yeah, you
You don't.
can't count on that, but once in a while they do.
Yeah.
If they know that people are struggling maybe or something, or they want more people to win, because they want people to win. I mean, they do.
But there'll be limited spots. Is that right, Rebecca? Like there's only so many spots, kind of like what happened with the cruise and everything.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think they
Yeah,
do
do
put
it
a cap
earlier than
on
later.
it.
Yeah.
I know the Gaylord is humongous. And we stayed at the Gaylord when I was in Florida for Disney World leaders retreat the year I was there. And so, but yeah, sometimes they up it, with the points. It just depends. Like momentum is so weird. Like sometimes, we'll go through periods where it's just la la la, and they have to up the points for us. And sometimes there's been years with leaders retreat that they never upped the points and they had like too many people at leaders retreat. Like one year they had a party inside and outside because they were running out of room. In fact, I think that was the Florida leaders retreat, if I'm right. Like I remember the pirate party was inside and outside because it was huge. They had way more people earn it than they thought they would have earned it. So, yeah, you can't really count on that. And that's why I say like the most important thing you can do is just try to have the best month you can this month.
Mhm.
And really the next 2 months, 2 out of 3 for sure. And, it's so worth it. It's so fun. It really, I mean, my first leaders retreat was Washington, DC, and it was amazing. It was just so crazy awesome. And, I think we had and I earned it, like I was senior, maybe I was gold, senior gold, and ranked up to ruby during that, or maybe it was senior gold to ruby. I think it probably was. And, I was the only one on my team that earned it, and I took somebody on my team that had the most points. It was close to earning it, but didn't quite earn it. And it was a blast. And, they took us on a tour of, I don't remember whose house it was, some historical old neat house. And, we took a little tour of the White House too, or not the White House, the Capitol, I think it was, at night. So they really treat you amazing. And it's just a fun thing to do. So I believe in every one of you that's on here, especially the ones of you that are investing your time tonight to hear about this. You obviously are on here because you want to earn this thing. And I believe in all of you that you can. So thanks for being on. And if you have more questions, like when I post this video, ask away. There's lots of posts in the page with, the details, the facts and questions, the how to get there, the map it out. And I will put that, what do you call it? The graphics in there that has the math breakdown of how to make $1,100 and earn leaders retreat. Because that should be everybody's goal, to at least do that.